every single arm of this crooked, wicked system is mobilizing to screw me and everyone like me. And no one is coming to save us. And yes, I'm complaining about it. Where's the manager? I want to see the manager. I want to speak to the manager. I have a complaint.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and you hear the term white nationalist, and what comes to mind? Terrorist, violence, evil? Yes, all of the above. But also there is an undercurrent to all of that, a common reason that prompts their actions. These people are a bunch of pansies, a bunch of whining, self-important, entitled do-nothings that have never experienced an actual hardship in their lives, and like the pompous sissies that they are, they look to blame their problems on somebody else.
I want to talk to the manager. I'm tired of waiting in line when I know that the line is simply leading to genocide. We are teaming up, we are unifying with other like-minded patriots, and we are realizing that the system's never going to be there for us, and we are sick and tired. We are sick and tired of being disparaged, of being told that we are lazy, of being told that we are bad people, of being told that we're whining about the fact that we are being replaced in our own country, which we actually love, even though it doesn't love us back anymore.
These jackaloons are perpetual losers, so they have to fabricate a fairy tale to cover their failures and blame all their make-believe woes on minorities for no other reason than that's who they hate the most. Case in point, Patrick Howley. This butthead just went on a huge tirade saying his own life's failures are because the system screwed him. Of course, because Patrick Howley's failures could never possibly be Patrick Howley's fault. He's white, born in the image of God to be worshipped and coddled by the inferior races. And if that's not an ideology of pure evil, then nothing is.
We've had enough! We've had enough! We hate your system. We hate being kicked down. We hate watching our lives year by year drift away from us. We hate realizing that we don't have a future. We hate realizing that we don't have a stake in this. And you know what? We're going to take a stake in this. We're going to go get the statue of God, George W. Bush and John Brennan and John Kerry and Barack Obama and every other puppet of this Baker regime. And we're going to tear them down. And we're going to melt the statues. And you know what? It's going to be pure gold for us. You know what? Maybe we'll cut the head off that statue and take it to a pawn shop, get some cash in our pockets. Yeah, that's right.
Howley goes on to complain that nobody is coming to save him, and he wants to see a manager. But here's the issue, people. What exactly is this moron complaining about? My God, he's the host of a freaking podcast. He sits on his butt, rambles out his opinion, gets paid for it, and the alt-right media publishes this trash far and wide. Talk about an impoverished life. Does this give you a picture now of just how deluded these people are?
We've had enough. We have had enough. I am going to work as hard as I possibly can to make the people who have taken this country away from me feel as miserable as they make us. It is personal. It's about revenge now, demons.
This is a silver spoon entitled Arrogant Idiot, and only in America can a plague on society like this walk through life never actually putting 1 ounce of effort into securing food, water, or shelter, have everything handed to him plus a stock portfolio, and then cry that minorities kicked his butt because they're the ones that actually have ambition and will do some work instead of whining. That's what evil is, people. It's irrational. There is no justifiable cause for hatred. You're wasting your own life on top of ruining others. You can be a part of the problem or part of the solution. It's as simple as that. Make every action and every moment of your life a benefit to those around you, and guess what? You'll benefit yourself more than you will ever would by taking the me approach of this scumbucket white nationalist and right-wingers.
Where have all the men gone? Yet somehow, this idea of the traditional roles, it's threatening to the radicals who see the traditional family, especially traditionally minded men, as an impediment to the ultimate goal of the left of socialism and rewriting of American history. Now, remember, Black Lives Matter had the disruption of the nuclear family as one of its main goals. Of course, all the Pajama Boy fans are totally shocked that young men are flocking to non-effeminate men like Jordan Peterson, who wrote 12 Rules for Life. And they're especially furious that millions are tuning in to listen to manly men like Joe Rogan.
Toxic masculinity, that's a hilarious expression, because you need to thank toxic masculinity for all the bridges, all the jets, all the rockets, all this toxic masculinity. If you break down all the things that men have invented, and all these toxic men have prevented like you from being murdered in war and protected the country, and all the different things that you could attribute to toxic masculinity, most of it's positive.